You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers running from Monday, July 8th, all the way through Friday, July 19th. There is so much to unpack. We've got stuff happening in Paris, stuff happening back in Genoa City. We have got Daniel Romalotti making big decisions, Nate pushing on Audra. We've got drama with Victor, with Kyle, with Jack, everything. I'm so excited to unpack it all for you. If you have not, though, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless updates. As usual, for Monday, July 8th through the 12th, I have dated daily spoilers. And for the following week, I have juicy but undated spoilers for several days of the week. So beginning with the action on Monday, July 8th, we've got Kyle taunting Jack. Kyle is creating this narrative where he's acting like he is like Harry Potter when he lived in the cupboard under the stairs, that he's being neglected and being abused and just all this. And he pushes on his dad about hiring Diane instead of him. Jack reminds him, "You're the one who told me to put your mother in the role." Then Kyle is saying they're throwing him out of the house. That's a complete and total fabrication. They don't want him to go. And Jack started this conversation on Monday just saying, "You're a good dad." And then Kyle just started lashing out. Kyle cannot hold it in. He cannot wait for the press release and taunts his father, telling him he is the new boss at Glissade and they are going to crush Jabot. And he makes it clear that Tucker is out and he's going to be running it with Audra. And Kyle is just super hateful to his dad on Monday. Tessa has some advice for Daniel Romalotti, and it is, do not interfere in your sister Summer's life. If she didn't ask you to solve her problems, don't assume that she needs you to. Plus, Kyle warns Daniel during a casual chat at Society, if Summer comes at him with lawyers about custody of Harrison, she is not going to like the outcome. Claire spends time with Victor at Crimson Lights, and he basically tells her, you can work for Kyle, but don't be friends with Kyle, and definitely don't be anything more than friends to Kyle, because Kyle is circling the drain and his life is going to blow up. Only if Victor pushes the detonator to blow it up, right? Phyllis and Nick have an interesting evening. They go from mocha lattes to martinis, spend a whole night together, and Phyllis is looking like she's ready to climb him like a tree by the end of the night. We'll see. In Paris, Danny and Cricket drop in on Tracy, and they have a double date for breakfast with Alan, who's a huge fan of Danny, and they plan on outing to Danny's concert. Tuesday, July 9th on Young and the Restless, Victor has had enough of Jack Abbott. They get in a big argument when Jack shows up at Newman Enterprises to warn Victor away from his family. Victor is unrepentant and he just thinks he needs revenge on Jack, even though I think we all saw Jack save Nikki's life. There's going to be the world's most awkward double date with Chelsea and Billy out with Adam and Sally. The two couples are at Society, and Chelsea is making Adam feel really guilty. They both should feel really guilty, am I right? Audra is enjoying being a lady boss and flexes her muscle. Wednesday, July 10th, Sharon is haunted by her past. I think this is her having some sort of medication issue, it sounds like, and going into some kind of mental health bipolar spiral. A lot of people are not happy that we're getting another mental health storyline concurrent with the Connor storyline and the Ashley storyline. It's like they keep throwing darts at the dartboard and they keep hitting mental health crisis on the wheel of soap opera plots, and they haven't decided to spin that wheel, right? Nate grills Audra about working with Kyle. He's wondering if they're going to just be working or also back in the sheets together, because Nate wants to be the one in her sheets. Kyle says he would not get back in bed with Audra. He thinks she's a snake. He's not happy about working with her, and he's got his eye on Claire. So Nate's interest might be pretty safe. And Daniel has to make a decision about what is next for his future. He and Heather are having a little bit of a time finding jobs in town. So, they could leave town. They could go to Paris and follow his dad on concert tour. That'd be fine with me. Thursday, July 11th, Lily Winters makes a risky decision the same day that Devon and Nate are scheming to outsmart Billy. Sounds like all three of them are trying to outsmart Billy, but my money is on Lily actually making it happen. Claire struggles to fit in. We've got more scenes with her younger siblings, Katie and Johnny, and Katie is going to be an ongoing problem for Kooky Claire. Friday, July 12th, we're going to wrap up this week with Sally Spectra trying to make amends with Summer for that whole deal a few years ago where she got Eric to offer that job at Marquette to get her out of Genoa City because Sally was conspiring with Tara Locke back then. And I'm guessing Tara is a sore subject for Summer since Tara is Harrison's actual mother. Plus, Victor has an assignment for Adam Newman as the new chief of Newman Media. Looks like he wants to glorify and raise up Glissade while simultaneously crapping on Jabot. I just wonder how Nikki's going to handle that he's brought in Adam to do hit pieces. And Chelsea needs to set some ground rules, and I'm guessing she's setting boundaries with Adam, but we will see. The week of July 15th through 19th, we're going to have a lot more tension as Chelsea and Adam struggle with their guilt as we head deeper into July sweeps. Tracy and Alan get closer, and I just wonder if she's going to move to Paris for good. Katie is pushing on her mom, Victoria. She wants big sister Claire out of the house. She thinks she's an adult and she doesn't want her there. She also isn't happy that Claire's crazy aunt burned down their other house. Katie's getting bullied for having this psycho as a half sister. So I totally get where Katie's coming from, but I don't think Victoria's going to push her out. But Claire may not know that, may panic, may make some bad choices. Billy and Sally start to suspect that things aren't quite right. I don't think either of them is going to go, oh, I think that Chelsea and Adam slept together. I think it's going to be like, I think Chelsea and Adam are off. Maybe they're not handling this the right way. Like, I think it's going to be a suspicion that maybe they need to do more for their partner, something like that. And when they find out what it is, boy, everything's going to blow up. Victor accelerates his plans to ruin Jack, but Nikki is not going to be happy. Kyle gets deeper into Victor's anti-Jabot scheme, determined to ruin his dad while he's also getting closer to Claire. And Chelsea and Adam struggle to keep their secret and fight their temptation as well as struggling with the guilt. Those are all the spoilers we have. Thanks so much for listening.